Orange County Registered Digital.
Hello and welcome to the OCVarsity Dugout Show. I'm your host, Jonathan Khamis. I'm being joined by Steve Fryer. We've been off for 2 weeks, but I've had good reasons, Steve.
Yeah, you have. Congratulations, Jonathan Khamis is a dad, Colton Khamis.
Yep.
Weighed in at 7 pounds, 14 ounces, 22 inches long. Good-looking kid, looks like mom.
Yes, he sure does, thankfully. All right, Steve, we have some teams vying for that number one spot, that all-important number one spot to get into the big dance, Steve. And quite an intriguing matchup in the Garden Grove League. You have Garden Grove and Rancho Alamitos. They're both at 12-1 in league, and they play twice this week.
Yeah, they play each other 2 times. They play each other at Garden Grove on Tuesday and at Rancho Alamitos at Thursday. You know, for so many years, Garden Grove League was dominated by La Quinta, you know, the school that produced Ian Kennedy and Ian Stewart and Gerald Laird and a lot of other fellas. But, you know, the last couple of years, Grove and Rancho have been coming up pretty good. And they both got a lot of good players, too. Two really good guys who I think can probably play at any level, you know, Division I, II, whatever. Kimo Hinton over at Rancho Alamitos and Eddie Carranza over at Garden Grove. They're both really good players, hitting the heck out of the ball. Like Carranza's a pretty good pitcher too. So I'll be at Grove on Tuesday. I'm looking forward to seeing that ball game.
Yeah, it'll be a fun series to check out. But what about some comeback stories this year, Steve? Some teams that weren't exactly on the radar heading into this year who ended up winning league.
Well, 2 teams that finished last place in their leagues last year, Jonathan. Dana Hills is on top of the Seaview League, clinched the league championship, and Foothills really close to doing so in the Central League. Last place last year. Wow. Vince Brown, who's coached a lot of places, Tustin, Woodbridge, and Foothill, came back and coached this year, became head coach of Foothill. He's got the Knights back on top. And a pretty cool story, too, just down the road a piece at Century High School. This is a school that struggles in some sports. You know, really good soccer program, boys soccer, one of the best in SoCal. Baseball's had a tough time of it. And Theo Cortez has got those guys playing. They got a really good pitcher, guy who can hit the ball too, Danny Garcia. And it's fun to see a school like Century. It's been down for so darn long, and here they are on top of the league. You know, with Cattell and Savannah really breathing down their necks. So the Orange League's been pretty fun this year as well.
Yeah, good for them. And we were talking about this a little bit off camera, but Modern Day, for the first time in forever.
Yeah, just about.
Doesn't make the playoffs?
Well, they have a chance to go.
Okay.
They've got a couple big games this week. They play J. Sarah twice this week. First game's down at J. Sarah on Tuesday and then Thursday at Modern Day. Everybody keeps Friday open in case they need that game to break any ties for playoff berths or whatever. And so Modern Day could get in now. And even there's a 4th place team. Now, it's a 6-team league, the top 3 teams in a 6-team league, the Orange League, Orange Coast League, and the Trinity League, top 3 teams guaranteed to go to the playoffs. Number 4 teams got a shot to get in as a large team, but you got to have an overall record of 500 or better. Yeah. Modern Day right on the precipice there. They're 12-12 coming in. You look at Orange Lutheran, 13-11 coming in. Servite also in that league. I think they're 1 game under 500. They need to get a couple W's this week too. So a lot of good series going on. You know, like you say, Modern Day, you know, so successful in such a wide variety of sports, and you know, I don't know when's the last time they haven't made the playoffs. It's been 20-something years, at least.
Almost as long as I've been alive, that's fair to say.
So.
And the playoff seedings go up on Monday. What time there, Steve?
Well, we got like about 8:30 in the morning for some divisions and 9:30 in the morning, thereabouts for the others. We'll have all the brackets, seedings, what teams made it as at large teams, also at OCVarsity.com upon release. Then you and I guess will be sitting right about here to be talking about that. Yep. So that's what happens. At wild card rounds start on Tuesday, next Tuesday, in divisions 2, 4, and 6. And the wild card rounds, divisions 1, 3, 5, and 7 go on Wednesday. Then Thursday, first round games. Friday, first round games in other divisions, and away we go.
Yep. Make sure to check out OCVarsity.com early Monday morning for all of your latest playoff news, where your favorite teams ended up. Our thanks to Steve Fryer. I'm Jonathan Khamis, and for more on your baseball feed, check out OCVarsity.com, where we've got you covered.
Orange County Register. We are here in the service of Orange County.